Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm not going to be on that long because, as you can tell, I'm in the hospital and I'm not feeling that great. I just had my gastric bypass surgery yesterday, so I've been taking it easy. I've been not feeling good today. I'm on a clear liquid diet and I can't seem to keep any of that down. So, all my medications that I've been taking by mouth are now being administrated through my IV, which has been a godsend. I'm also very tired because I am on pain medication. My surgery went well. I have 6 small incisions on my abdomen. What's kind of neat is that there's this robot that did my surgery. I mean, it was guided by the surgeon, but I thought that was pretty neat. Everything so far has turned out great. The only downside is the sickness that I have, so they're watching that to make sure that it's not something more that needs to be addressed. But yeah, I'm being taken care of really great here. You know, anytime I have surgery, the more trauma to my body, the harder it is for me to recover. And this one has really taken the cake. It is very difficult to relax. You know, they had to put air in my abdomen to extend it to be able to move around easier. And so I have a lot of pressure on my abdomen, which makes it feel like I have pressure on my lungs, but I know it's not. But I have my O2 on because my stats have been dropping without oxygen, so I keep that on during the day. I have a port that is keeping me hydrated since I'm not able to take any, not able to tolerate any water. But yeah, so far everything is going the way it's supposed to. I will try and check in tomorrow, and hopefully tomorrow I'm feeling a little better where I can tolerate some liquids like I'm supposed to. It's really weird that this surgery that I had, you know, I had gastric bypass, so they made me a stomach. So my stomach that I had, it's still in there, but it was just bypassed. So I have a pouch that holds like a tablespoon of food. So it's really weird that I'm not hungry. I don't get the sensation of being hungry. I will have to remind myself to eat when it, you know, comes time to being able to eat. So there's going to be a lot of adjustments, but I'm looking forward to this journey and losing the weight that I need to lose so I can continue the next journey, which is clearing all roadblocks so when I can have one day a double lung transplant. So that is the end game for me. So I'm going to get off here because I'm severely out of breath. So I hope you guys have a great day. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is April 20th. And it is day 2 after my gastric bypass surgery. Today has been a lot better. I have been able to keep all my clear liquids down and medications that I've been taking by mouth. I'm still on my oxygen because I have a lot of air in my abdomen causing pressure, and it's making it hard for me to feel like I can catch my breath and breathe easy on my own. So I keep this on, and I'm being monitored, so if it gets too low, you know, they come in here and check me out. But yeah, everything seems to be going great. I will be videoing every day when I can. If anything new should happen, I will let you guys know. I had a nurse the other day that really didn't know much about gastric bypass diet, so she actually printed out clear liquid diet for me so she could read, and you know, I can see what I could actually have on that list. So, you know, she did the best that she could. I'm not mad at her. I mean, you have to learn somewhere. I am taking care of my lungs. They have me doing my breathing exercises so I don't get aspirating pneumonia, because, you know, when you have interstitial lung disease, that is one of the things that can happen. I did manage to get up twice today and walk one lap at a time around my floor. So I walked twice. It was nice to get up, but it's really hard to walk when your abdomen's very bloated. So I'm trying to focus on that to get the air out, because it feels like it's very full, and it's kind of like if you overeat and, you know, it's just, there's nothing you can do about it. So, yeah, pretty much everything's okay. Just got my pain meds, so I'm probably going to jump off here soon, because I'm going to start getting tired. But if you can't tell, my voice is kind of not gone, it's just quieter, because it's hard for me to catch my breath. So I don't want to stay on videoing too long, because I don't want them to come running in here thinking something's wrong with me. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's going on today. I don't really have much else to say. If anything happens, I will get on a video when I can. But yesterday was brutal. Nothing stayed down yesterday. It was really bad. I regretted everything yesterday. My incisions, I have 6 of them. They are healing. I mean, it's only 2 days out, so not much change there, but they're looking okay. The only thing that happened to me today was, because I'm wearing my oxygen all the time, my nose is getting really dry, so I had a nosebleed, which it wasn't bad. It was just like a few drops here and there. But so yeah, I'm going to try and get like a sponge bath on my own later, because I feel dirty and I want to feel clean. So brought my Jeffree Star Cosmetics bag full of hygiene products. So at least I have my own room. My husband sleeps over there, and it's actually a nice pull-out couch. It's like a extra large twin pull-out couch. But I'm watching some Harry Potter, and the other side of my room, that's like the nurse's station. So at least I have my own room, and I don't have to worry about no crazy roommates. I'm on the PCU floor at Mayo, so anyway, I'm going to go, because I don't know when they're coming in for the next round of meds. But I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back. So, I am finally out of the hospital. I'm doing good. I'm resting. Recovery is always harder for me, for my body. But I am finally at home after 5 long days in that hospital. Right now, all I'm focusing on is making sure I get enough fluids to stay hydrated, and I reach my 70 grams of protein a day, which I have. For 4 weeks, I'm on a liquid diet like I was before surgery, but this time it's a different brand of shakes, so I can add things to the shakes to, you know, make it more appealing for me if I need to. So my husband made me an 8-ounce shake that has orange extract in it, and it's vanilla powder, and shake it up, and it tastes just like an orange creamsicle. Tastes amazing. So that's where I'm at. I'm exhausted. I don't know if I mentioned in the previous video that I just did, but these incisions are no joke. This was where my port was, so that's not an incision. It's just they took the port out that I was using. But they didn't take the port out. They took the needle part out. So all I'm allowed to do is take it easy. I need to walk during the day. I need to get some exercise in. But my case is a little different because, well, I can't walk that well without needing to use oxygen. So even with oxygen, I'm on limitations because I'm not allowed to overexert myself. So I will be doing some form of exercise, but it's not going to be like everyone else that probably could do it. So yeah, there's not really much to tell. I had to go and get my meds changed. That couldn't be crushed or put in a liquid form. So that's what my husband just did. He went and got the meds that I needed to be able to get absorbed into my body. But I'm just sitting here relaxing and taking it easy. My kids are going to be home and they're going to be surprised that I'm sitting here in bed. But I'm looking forward to this journey and seeing drastic changes in my body. So yeah, my stomach's still a little swollen and bloated because they put air in you. And it is very uncomfortable. It's a like buildup of pressure. So it was making me harder to breathe while I was in there. And I don't know if that was why also I was sick. There just wasn't extra room to put anything in. Now my stomach is not attached. I don't have my stomach attached to any of the proper places that food would go down. So I have internal stitches. And that's why I got to be careful because you have to think my pouch is new, which is my new stomach. My pouch holds a tablespoon of food. So when you're drinking like clear liquids or any type of liquids like my protein shake, it's a slider food, meaning it doesn't sit in your pouch. It slides right through. But you have to drink it and sip everything over a period of 30 minutes because you don't want to funnel it down too much where you get sick. So that's where I'm at right now. And plus I had hiatal hernia surgery, which I had 2 removed. So my esophagus is also sore. So it's kind of good that I'm doing these shakes for a few weeks because I don't even want to imagine what it would feel like off a blenderized diet right now. And they said I can still try a blenderized diet here and there with my protein shakes, just nothing too drastic. It's really what my body feels like it can do. I can try, and if I don't have a problem with it, then that's fine. But they really want to make sure I get these protein shakes in at least 3 times a day because it reaches my protein. So I can have sugar-free stuff or low sugar, meaning 5 grams or less. So the sugar that I need, if I need to use sugar for something, I use Splenda. There's a lot of unique ways that you can still have maybe what you want, but in a different way, a healthier way. It's just not everything is going to suck after you have gastric bypass. And I know a lot of people have an acquired taste before surgery, which is fine. And it does change after surgery because there's things that I know that I would have liked and I can't stand the taste of it. I do not know if my hair will start falling out. They told me that that's a possibility. A lot of people have hair loss because your body's basically acting like it's malnourished because of the low nutrients your body's getting. So it's kind of like reacting to that. So people's hair's lost, been falling out. So of course that would happen to me probably, even though I've been trying to grow my hair out. So I'm going to jump off here. Oh, I have a little nausea patch right here because I was not feeling that in the hospital. And I'm picking this glue. It's on me from the leads that they had on me at the hospital. And that stuff, won't come off for days. But I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to go try and take a shower once my husband's home and my mom's here. Just to make sure I'm safe and I can't wash really on my own right now. So I'm going to need assistance for a while. But I will check back in you tomorrow and see how I'm doing. But until then, I will talk to you later. Bye. Hey guys, good evening. I thought I'd hop on real quick and let you know how I'm doing. I was going to do a video yesterday and I just had no energy. I was sick yesterday. My stomach was, my upper abdomen was very, bloated and pain, and I threw up. It was just very bad. I was very tired. So today, my body, I just took it easy. I'm very fatigued today, and it has not been fun at all. I'm struggling to get my fluids in because I have to drink 64 ounces a day, And it's hard for me because you can't just drink water a normal way. You have to sip it. And, it takes me forever because I'm never thirsty and I'm never hungry. I do 3 shakes a day, and I went down from 8 ounces to 6 ounces today because I didn't know if that was just too much. I asked my nurse this morning, and she was like, yeah, go to 6 ounces. It's better for you. So that's what I'm doing. For those of you that are considering doing bypass, you really need to make sure mentally you're prepared because a lot comes with it. It's not just like an easy way to lose weight, because there's a whole list, a whole lifestyle change. The way you eat, what you can and cannot eat, and things that you have to stay away from for a year, like alcohol. They want you to, if you smoke, you have to quit smoking. So if you don't think you're going to be ready for something that you have to make sure you stay on top of for the rest of your life, don't waste your time on doing it, because it's not an easy, lifestyle change after surgery. It's very difficult. I hate when people think that when someone has weight loss surgery, they're shamed and been like, oh, you took the easy way out. This is harder than any diet that anyone does out there, because we have, with gastric bypass, our stomach is disconnected. So it's in there, but it's not connecting, meaning nothing goes into your stomach or comes out. They make you a new stomach, which is a pouch, and it holds 1 tablespoon of food. And your new opening to your pouch is the size of a pencil eraser. So that's why they tell you when you eat foods, when you get to that stage, you have to chew and chew and chew till it's like applesauce, so it funnels down without any complications. Because the last thing that you need is a blockage, where then you have to go back, go under, and have surgery to remove the blockage. Not worth it. The funny thing for me is my esophagus does not function, meaning it does not swallow or contract. So I already was eating like that before this surgery. I did not choose to have gastric bypass. It was chosen for me from my team at Mayo. I'm needing to have a double lung transplant one day in the future, and we were doing whatever we can now to get roadblocks out of my way, because my weight and my GERDs had me denied for lungs. So this surgery did 3 things for me. I had hernia surgery. I had 2 hernias in my lower esophagus. It fixed the GERDs, and it's fixing my weight. But don't let anyone tell you, like, oh, this is so easy. Like, if everyone did that, it would be great. Well, I would like to see everyone try to do it, because it is not that great. Recovery is rough. It's unpredictable. You don't know how you're going to feel the next day. You don't know what's going to upset you, because, like I said, you're new to this. Your taste is going to change, and you lose your hair. Some people do, because your body doesn't get a lot of nutrients right now. So it's kind of like you're starving your body, and, goes haywire. Now with me, it takes me longer to recover from any surgery because of all my other autoimmune disorders. I'm used to it. It's been like that for every surgery I've had. But, if you're thinking and truly thinking you want to do it, you just need to be mentally prepared, and you need a team that's going to be there before surgery and after surgery, because that's key. I had my surgery at the Mayo Clinic here in Jacksonville, Florida. Best bariatric team ever. They, even being in the hospital, all the nurses and people that were there, it was great. I had a pain plan put in place before I was even in the hospital because of my current problems. They wanted to make sure I got proper pain meds, because I have my pain's amplified after any surgery, because that's just how I am. So you want people that will listen to your concerns and take it to heart and do whatever they can to help you. But don't let anyone tell you that, oh, this surgery is this is an easy way out, having weight loss surgery, you don't have to do anything. No, you do. You still have to, you can't just have surgery and lay around and think you're going to lose 50 pounds. That's not how that works. You have to be active. And if you can't be super active like me, even walking is better than nothing. I still have to wear oxygen when I'm walking because of my lungs, But, I push a wheelchair, have my oxygen on, walk as far as I can, and then if I can't do it anymore, I always have someone with me to push me back. But, this is a lifestyle change. You go from liquids to blended foods, meaning anything that you want to eat has to be blended like soup consistency. I know it sounds gross, but you'll find things that you can make like that won't taste that bad. And then you get regular food portions. Now, they'll tell you a list of things that you will never be able to eat, and things that you can try between 6 and 12 months, and then things you can have after a year. And if you're smoking, they will not do it unless you quit smoking. I obviously don't smoke, but that's just was always on the paper. But, this is a lifestyle change. You have to stick to this diet. Don't think that nothing, like you have the stomach, new pouch, and weight loss surgery that once you get to the normal food, you can just eat anything you want and it won't affect you. No, it will. You can stretch that pouch out back to a normal size stomach. And then you gained all your weight back and you did that for nothing. And I've seen that happen on my support groups to people. And it's sad because I don't know how many insurance places will let you have a second one. Sometimes you have to pay for it out of pocket. I don't know how much it is because mine was 100% covered. So, you need to mentally be prepared to do that. Because it is a big wake-up call when you get ready to have surgery. 2 weeks before surgery, I had to do nothing but 5 shakes a day. That's it. And like approved liquids I could drink. It's kind of the same now after surgery. And then after surgery for 4 weeks, I have to do a different type of shake, but I can add things to my shakes to make them, taste better and different. But I take 3 shakes a day, and that helps me reach my protein and low sugars. So I need to have 70 grams of protein a day, and I don't drink anything or eat anything that has high sugars. You want to stay between 5 grams or less. So it is hard, the way that you have to do things, but the plus side is I don't get hungry and I don't crave anything. It's crazy, and that's why it's making it hard for me to consume 64 ounces of water a day, because I can't just chug water. I have to be careful. My pouch is new. They had to make it. I have not just wounds on the outside, I have sutures also on the inside. And, I had hernia surgery as well. So that's painful alone. So liquids have been a blessing for me. But I have to remind myself when to have, my shakes. So it's crazy, I know. But I just want to get on here. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. But yeah, if you're really wanting to do this, you need a good support team too. I have an amazing support team. And if anyone wants to judge you, have them look up gastric bypass and the lifestyle change you have to do. Because I guarantee you, none of them would be able to do it. This diet is more strict than any diet out there. Because the only difference is, with their diet, they still have the hunger hormone, meaning at any minute, they can stop that diet and eat that piece of pizza if they want, or a whole piece of pizza. But with the bypass, it takes out that hunger hormone. So you're never going to be tempted to want to just eat because you're hungry. You don't get hungry. You don't crave stuff. Now, if you see something, you might be like, oh, that looks good. Maybe I should try a piece. Doesn't mean you're going to, but it's nice to have the willpower taken away when you used to be addicted to food. And that's another thing. If you're really addicted to food, this is going to be difficult for you. Just prepare yourself. Try doing shakes. I don't know. Let's try to do shakes for a few days. Only shakes and water, and see how you do. And if you don't think you could do it for 2 weeks, then maybe it's not your time yet. But, I hope everyone out there that's watching this, and if you've been through it, comment below I'd love to see your before and after pictures, but I have to say before I get off, I weighed myself this morning, and I've lost 5 pounds already. I know I probably will weigh less once all this built up fluid and air in my abdomen goes away. It's been very painful with that. That's why I walk as much as I can, because I need it out. So I'm going to get off here because I need to go and sleep, but I will talk to you guys later. Bye.